Family, friends, and fellow gamers, welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am the Grumpy Gnome. Let's get into some Banished. Well, it's been looking like Wednesdays, even though I really I don't want to. It's not like I can control it. I don't want to step on Jibba 73's toes. Wednesday is kind of his Banished day, and for some reason, I've been also doing Wednesdays, so I don't really want to steal any thunder from Jibba. I mean, you go, man. You are one of my influences to actually do this, so I really want him to know that. And there's a bunch of other influencers that really got me motivated to do this, and I mentioned them in some of the games that we play, but let's move on. Today's episode is going to be a little different than our normal routine. I'm focused on this one forest node. Holy nuts, I'm tripping on my words. It's probably because it's 100 degrees outside. But anyway, I really don't have much building new stuff laid out. So you know what we're going to do? Let's get our people running. Okay, numbers are moving over here. I'm going to open this forest node up, which is kind of in our tobacco district. So houses, obviously, we're going to need the houses. There's no question about that. If anything, today is going to just be a day of letting them build what we need to build. Hello? Okay, if I can't do it that way, I'll do it this way. Open you up. Open you up. Open you up, and you. Hopefully we're not going to get any major distractions like the infestations or other things of that nature. I would just like to have one episode where we can bring this number here down to something reasonable. So let's set a goal for ourselves. 30 minutes. How low can we go with just getting built what we have slated for building? What's going... Oh, these are honeys. Yeah, I had a little extra room. I wanted to square off the road up here. So I went ahead and I dropped in a bee shelter here and a bee shelter here. You know, it's not like we need honey because... Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure we've got a crap ton of it. And stop scrolling. There, yeah, we're 30K into honey. What that's telling me is we may want to invest in some more bakeries, but you know what? Not this episode. What are you? You're a stone cutter, so obviously your mine went dry, your quarry went dry. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw you into the labor force. Thank you very much. Pause. Take you down. And there we go. We've got some stuff at the trading docks that we're going to buy. Once again, we are buying raw materials. Oh, here's two more things to watch. Man, I'm squirreling all over. Our firewood, remember, we shut down all of our woodcutters except for lumber, which is this guy here. He is our only woodcutter. So, firewood here needs to drop below 30. And our tools, we really need to see that number going up. And one thing that I've thought about doing, let's check our labor force here. 37 laborers. One thing I've thought about was doubling up the mines. Like all of our mines only have single people in them. And I'll tell you what, if this number here falls under 5,000, we're doubling up our mines. Let's just set the number right now. 5K is the magic number. That's our low ball. Once again, we got enough stone to circumnavigate the globe. I'm not worried about that. And you know what? We lost our village. Where did it get? It's over here. I'm running single screen right now, which means that if I take my cursor over to the east wall, I can actually scroll with it rather than fumbling with the D button. And I know for some of you youngins, fumbling with buttons doesn't bother you. For me, it drives me nuts, which is why I don't do first player shooter games. I think our housing, that's another thing we wanted to try to. Oh, wow. We are almost caught up. So 4 more families are going to go into that node. You know what? Just to stay ahead of the curve, and I really want to see our student count go higher, I'm going to open up these. Now, notice I'm not putting new things down for building. I'm only getting built what has already been sitting here forever. And this is going to give us a little time to look around our map. There, that's going to give us more than enough houses. And the people living here are going to be able to help out over here in this community. I don't know if this community needs any help offhand, but we have been building stuff here. I've toyed with the idea of putting like a bakery district up into this area, because these are cherry trees, these are apple, and these are pear. And one thing I already know that takes all 3 of these is the jam shop. And one thing that would complement the jam shop would be a bakery. One thing that complements a bakery would be like a windmill, what do you call it? A grinder. Something that grinds the wheat or whatever into a mill. I guess that's what it is. A wind mill. Duh. Had a Homer moment there. So anyway, that might work. Our node that's getting built is right here. Let's check our speed real fast. Just make sure we're doing 10. So they're going to get to this at their leisure. One thing that's got me concerned, though, is the amount of stone roads that I've got laid out. And I really, really, really hope that they don't spend this entire episode building roads. Oh no, look at this. They've already got the materials here. So that's good. So, and look at this. They've already got the foundation laid. So you know what? I got a good feeling that everything that is supposed to be built is going to get built. I know this added a couple numbers to this. And I'm almost ready to open up some more trading docks. You notice we've got a bridge going across here, but I think we're at the western wall. Yeah, we're at the western wall here. So basically what I'm going to start doing, and we're going to take a little tour up this creek right here. We're going up the creek. So it's a creek plank bridge. It really doesn't take anything to build. But one thing I want to do is I want to start getting access into this northwestern area. So we're going to let them build this bridge, and then there's going to be a series of other bridges that we're going to come to here. And basically what this is going to do is open up access to this northwestern corner. I've got an idea for this area here. I'm not going to spoil it by saying too much. But if I can actually start getting a little bit of civilization up here, come on, where are you? There you are. we can get a little bit of civilization going up here, it's really going to be interesting to see what we can do. Labor force is going down. We're dropping faster than we're climbing right now. Oh, wow, and our students are dropping in numbers too, but we're still 100% educated, and we still got 1% running around naked. And check it out, we finally got us a surplus of homes again. So that has been alleviated. Good work, guys. Our firewood is starting to come down. I think once that number hits 10K, we might start firewood again. But right now, everybody who's going into a new home is grabbing firewood. So it's understandable that number is going to go down. Oh, look at this. They've already broken ground on our creek plank bridges. Oh, my goodness. I've got some cool bannies in my village. Let's go. Let's keep going along the river here, see what we got. And if you feel like singing Neil Young right now, you can go right ahead. Down by the river. Okay, anyway, here we go. More creek planks. As you can see, I'm really going to start pushing my people up into that area. And maybe next episode, we'll get an idea of what they're going to do. I have these mines here. These are still being built. I placed 2 on each side. And what I want to do here is I found the road, and now I just have to craft this mountain here to the point where I can make a line of mines on each side. And these are going to be the iron and coal mines, the small ones that we've been using. If you want to know where they're at, you come down to your resources here. And you got the choice between forester or mines. You want to go to the mines. And then you're going to go into kids, the green ones here. And it's a tiny mine. That's what all of my coal and iron mines are. And by the way, these produce straight iron, not iron ore. These are the small quarries that I've been using. And one thing that we have discovered, I think it was Kendi64 that turned me on to the idea of once these go dry, to flatten the land that they're on and then reclaim it, rebuild another one on top of it. And so far, that's been working. So Kendi, shout out to you. Thanks for that tip. And yeah. Once this area here goes flat, we'll be able to remove all of the little X's that are here. And also, I don't know why I've got the road slated for remove. Well, I mean, there's nothing else to remove in the road. Let's face it, it's being removed. So let's take that out. I'll take the road out over here, and now they just need to deal with getting the resources off of this. And then once they get the resources off of that, this will go flat, and then we can remove all the red. This road here, I'm taking it out because I actually don't know if I'm going to use that road to come in or not. Normally what I like to do is flank each side of the mountain with a stockpile. That might not even be big enough. But you already kind of see the build here where we're going to have mines down both sides. They're already laying the foundation on this one. And as you can tell with the other stockpiles that are filled to the hilt, we may make these larger. And it's not even going to break my heart to actually extend this all the way to where this road would cross. And then I might build an equal one down here just to keep the whole mirror thing going. Wow, they are just knocking this stuff out. So we went from 549 down to 540. This is good. And this kind of is the fork in the river, where this is the area that is untouched. That's still wild land. And this is going to take us into the area where we've already got some development going. This right here is going to be another line of mines coming down on each side. I still need to carve that in, but I wanted to get a little more civilization up here first before we do that. And this gives you an idea of how close to the populace we are right now. All they got to do is run across the bridge, and then we can start developing this area. I apologize if this adventure is a little bit boring, because all we're basically doing is looking at stuff that we've already done. But the one thing that this is going to do for us is it gives us an idea of where everything is on our map. And by the way, as far as the leveling goes and the rotating, this is the original layout. So north actually is north, south actually is south, and so on. This area here, I really did not know what I wanted to do. Whoa, we just had a freaking... wow, a lot. Okay, here we go. This area here, oh, that's already level. Let's take it out. I was going to do the iron and coal mines here too, but I'm probably not going to, because I really wanted to save the outside wall for the precious mines. And the reason I wanted to do that is, A, precious mines are bigger, and we got a ton of real estate on our wall that we can mine. And number two, with what we're doing with the precious stuff and the gold and the silver, we can simply buy the raw material, iron, coal, whatever else we need at the trading docks. Okay, on that note, I think we're actually going to take a spin to the trading docks and see what they were able to fill here. And I'll tell you right now, I believe everything except one of these is for raw materials, and we're getting a new crop. That's my spoiler for you. And this is going to be interesting over here. The houses have all been moved into. Remember, these are right in the middle of our mini nodes that we built. Just because we could. I wanted something different. This might not be the best producer for anything, but it adds a little variety to the map. And sometimes that's all we need in life, is a little bit of variety. Maybe that's why people like buffets so much. Animal pens are popping over here. This is good. I'm not ready for more crop fields yet until this number comes down. I thought we were in the 400s. Now we're back up to 512. Well, we got a lot of stuff here that's still being built. And notice I'm not doing crop fields, and I'm not doing the trading docks. I want to give them a chance to get the stuff that we're actually going to use. A building caught fire. Where is it? Oh, it's on the dock. Okay, here we go. Please don't spread. Now, do you remember the great fire we had in our protocol a few episodes? Wow, that's good. That was good. Rebuild. Yeah, the 10, 15 episodes ago, maybe more than that, we had a catastrophic fire in our... That is that fire, right? We don't have a second one burning somewhere. No. Yeah, a catastrophic fire that leveled, I want to say, a quarter of our protocol, and that was oof. It was fun. Let's put it that way. It was fun. Not like the infestations that keep popping up. Okay, we're getting lower on firewood. This is the only place you're ever going to hear this. That's a good thing, because every stockpile that's not full of stone looks like this with firewood in it. And I'm pretty contento that, herds people. Let's go ahead and do our little walk down here to see what jobs we can fill. I did find the one blacksmith that was making the rough tools, and I did upgrade. All right, 3 more brewers. Let's keep our people motivated. 2 more butchers, we'll take it. And 15 out of 15, 4, 15, 1, 39 dock workers. Let's get a couple more. Heck yeah. Dredgers, there's the one missing from the one that burned down. I'm just going to leave that like that, because as soon as they rebuild that seafood scavenger, I'm guessing this is going to autofill it. And what else we got? 36, 35, that's the dredger. 77, 69, 69 for 66 on the gatherers, 2 there, 3 there, 50. Oh, herbalists. Yep, let's get some herbalists working. There we go. We went from like zeroage or single digits to almost 300. So our little popping these herbalists in the corners of 2 nodes is really, that number is going to increase exponentially. And here we go. 6 here, 8 here, 6 here. Miners. Why can we put more miners in? Oh, the ones that they were building over there. Yeah, we'll do it. And these actually look like they're getting 2 each. And that's good because it defaults onto iron. And that's what I need, because I've only got 18 iron out of this entire map. We've only got 18 iron. And that's one of the ingredients for our tools. So I am going to kick in all these miners. And I am pretty sure we'll visit it again, that each of those mines have 2 miners each in them. What we need to do is get them some housing. Now, how come we missed the herdsman? There it is, 98 out of 102. Watch all these go away now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to get some more animal pen action, which is good. Oh, what's maxed out? Oh, please do not be a school. The library, that's right. We need to get some more library action going around the map. And it really looks like the library spreads happiness. So what I'm probably going to do is look for all my little districts, like the Placer Mine district that we made. And we'll just drop in little libraries here and there. And we may even complement the library with another school. Because as I said, it doesn't look like it yet. But now that we've got all the families caught up with the homes, I guarantee you, children, nuts, an infestation. Or we got sick people. Outbreak of mumps. That's good. All of the hospitals have physicians. We'll go ahead and check that right there. 9 out of 9. So they're just going to have to find their way to the nearest doctor and say, yo, doc, I've got this problem. And hopefully the doctor can remedy it. I don't think we have lost a single Banny to a disease yet. Don't know. Anyway. Students, yeah, look at this, man. We're pumping out students and laborers. So that's a good thing. Let's continue down our list here to see what we got. And 3 of 3, 9, 3, 15 of 15, 4 pressers. So the oil's going out. Where was the oil presser? Rope. Okay, we don't have ropers because we actually make our rope in the dock workshops. That is in this little floor delay thing here. You click on that. This takes you to the dock. When you open up the dock, this entire thing is all about docks. This is all of your resource buildings and your food collection. This is all your luxury houses, your trading posts, and your markets. The workshop is this one right here with a little hammer. And what does it do? It makes fuel in the way of fire bundles. It makes clothing in the way of survival coats, rough tools, which we're way beyond, and rope. And rope is an excellent commodity for trade. Every rope is 75 units for trade. Now, granted, I usually like to keep 3 to 4 of the reed farms, reed farm here, for one workshop, because that's about how quickly, or let me rephrase that, that's how much reed the rope requires. So it's going to take 3 or 4 of these reed farms to keep your workshop constantly working on rope. But you know what? Once they come out, the next thing you know, you're going to have a crap ton of rope, and you're easily going to be able to trade for whatever you want. If you want seeds, 10 ropes is $350. 100 ropes is $3,500. Okay, we're doing good over here. I'm not going to open up these pastures because we don't need them. As long as we're heading to the water, let's take a look at what we had slated for building over here. This was one of our new districts, and it looks like they're still laying the groundwork over here. I can see what kind of happened. It looks like the stuff that we clicked on at the beginning of the game kind of became their priority. And we just have to let them finish building that before they can come over here and start doing this stuff. Stone cutters, 18, that's right. Oh, we lost another stone cutter. Okay, so our stone mines are starting to go dry. But we're still at 3K plus, so I'm not worried about that. This number is steady. 18,000 on firewood. We're doing well. Placer Mine District. This was the second one we had going on. You can see that they've laid the foundation for the stone homes. It looks like all the materials are at the mines, so all we need are the builders. And with that said, I really can't put any more builders in. Yeah, they're just going to have to work with 50. We're down to 457 here. This is not coming down as fast as I would have liked it to. Heaveny. That's a very promising name. Heaveny. Let's take a look at our docks over here, as long as we're looking at water. Eggplant seeds. That's the new croppage. Got my 200 wool coats here. Let's go ahead and do one of those. Hello, one of these. There we go. I'm going to give you 200 of these. We're going to do the clicky thing. Perfect trade. Do that. Dismiss you. And then take that out of inventory. And that was the coats, right? So that's going to be at the bottom of the list. There's 30. So I at least know that we're going to get through No, stop. I at least know that we're going to get through our trading posts here. Okay, that's 0. Let's close you out. What do you got for us? You appear to have everything that we wanted. The only thing is, what did we want? Fancy homewares, logs, lamp oil, gemstone tools. No, I do want your ore. See, I'm not going to buy this when I can build it myself. And I do want the gold. I know that much because it's still in its raw form. I believe we also wanted your lumber. So that's going to be 500. And I want your silver ore because we'll use that and that's going to be 10. And that's going to give us a total of 2130. If I give you 8 of these, 260 of those, and 5 of these, perfect deal. Trade it, dismiss it, take the items out of inventory. I don't even remember what the items were, but we'll come to them. I know one of them was pearls, linens. Yeah, we got us a crap ton of linen. There we go. Okay, what's our next one got for us? This is like opening presents at Christmas time. Jade statues, no, because we make our own, but we will buy your jade so we can sell ours for 240. See, we're buying it at 10. We're going to turn around and sell it for 240. So we're going to take all 500 of that. I think you also had marble. We've got all of these seeds already. No, you don't. 5,000 venison. And that's 5,000 right there. So that's where that number goes. And see, by trading off the venison, that's actually opening a lot more storage in our storage facilities. Let's do this clicky thing here. Perfect trade. Trade it. Dismiss it. Go back to inventory and take the 5,000 venison. Can we just do this and drag it down without over scrolling? Venison, 5,000. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're going to keep an eye on our food also. Don't think I'm going to trade off all my food. I looked at that top number of the logs and I'm saying I only got 9,000 food. No, we're still doing good with food. Here, what do I want? I want the iron. Do I want the iron ore? The logs. Did I want logs? I don't even know what the heck I wanted here. I know I want your lumber because that's what we're going to build our butcher shops with. Nuts. Well, let's add this up. 375 times 4. 750. 750 and 750 is going to be 1,500 worth of stuff. I'm already exceeding that, am I not? Yeah, I'm already at 2,000. What's 375 going to get me here? Whoops. 375. Maybe it wasn't the lumber that I wanted here. That's the iron. That's what it is. I think all I want was your iron. Because I just bought 500 lumber from the last dude or dudette, whoever that was. But iron, we only got 16 for the entire map. So yeah, I'll take your iron. All 200 of it. And where's that going to put us? That's going to give us 1,000. So there must have been 500 of something else I wanted. And I'll bet you I was looking at this number thinking it's only a value of 1. Because I can't think of anything else for 500 that we're going to need. Oh, here, this is it. Iron ore. And you know, that's another thing. I think I wanted to build iron smelters, the small ones. Because there's 2 really cool buildings that that go hand in hand next to each other. So I'm going to buy this even if I don't need it right now. And that's going to give us an even trade. Trade that, dismiss that, go into inventory, and once again, I don't even remember what the heck I traded. So we're just going to look for the big number. There it is, firewood. And firewood is something I don't even normally trade unless it fills up all my stockpiles. So that's that. All right, let's move on. Last one. What do we got? I don't even know if that's maxed out yet, because that's a very weird number. I don't think that's maxed out yet. But talking about venison, let's go by quantity. Wow, 68K plus. We're just under 70K in venison. And that is why I put in all those butchers. Remember every one of those nodes that came together? We put 2 herbalists in, and then we put 2 venison butchers in each one of those. And I really want those butchers to knock this down and start producing other products. If for some reason, I know the tallow. I believe if we only have 1 or 2 candle makers, what are we doing for candles? Do we need some more of the chandleries? Candles. And we're still pumping out 4,000 of them. And I think we're using our tallow for that. So right now, venison and sugar and honey. And you saw that the markets were all overflowing. I think we really need to start trading off some of our food. Standard orchard developed an infestation. Oh joy, let's cut it down. Nothing I enjoy more than cutting down my orchards. And I'm sorry, dry. Oh, they rebuilt it, but the guy did not fill it, which is interesting. Oh, wait, it's being replaced. But is it already built? I don't know. Come on, don't do that to me. Stay in 10. No, it is not built yet. We can see that. So we're just going to keep letting them do their thing. We've never done this for an infestation before, but why don't we come in here and prioritize them cutting this down? Make sure we're still running at 10. Okay, doubled the labor force. That's good. But you know one thing we need? We need more builders. Because you can see that the foundations are laid. But what we really want to... I'm going to take that dredger out. Because that's kind of driving me nuts. There. And now, actually, hopefully he'll become part of the labor force. If he hasn't been there already. And continuing on our little... Oh, nuts on a biscuit. What's going on here? Oh, and this is crazy because we've got orchards that look the same. Yeah, I really think I'm going... let me rephrase that. If I run another map that's going to have a lot of orchards, crop fields, and pastures, I am probably going to disable disasters. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to guess that these are the 4 where this is happening. Hopefully it hasn't spread down here yet. Okay, let's go to 10. And just like we did with the other one, I'm going to drop a priority here. And we'll see what happens. It's not going to break my heart if I have to destroy 4 more down here, but it will annoy me. So, truth be told. Yeah, they're really doing a nice number clearing this one out. Hopefully they can expedite this one. It looks like they are. It looks like they're really going pretty nicely here. Check our speed. Nope, we're back to 1 time. So where's this one? Okay, this one's still in front of us. See, this does not make for a fun adventure when all you got to do is sit here and watch a green cloud. Okay, this one looks like it went away. So that's good. We'll take that. $195. Student count is going up. With that said, the one thing... Really? With the student count going up, the one thing that we need to really keep an eye on is this number right here. Okay, there's no green cloud down here. I'm not liking that. Oh, 1 time. Come on, guys. Knock this thing out. Just make sure you're not anywhere else. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. Okay. As soon as this goes away, it's probably going to take us close to the end of the episode. They still haven't built this one yet. Really? I mean, how much more can they infest? Everything's cut down. There it is. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, let's continue. Down here, no, we're not building those pastures. Now we're going back into the same district we looked at earlier with the placer mines. So we got this little district up here. I think they got 2 shipping wharfs, wharf and ships. And market? Yep, they're going to have their own market going on there. And it'd be nice to see those houses go in, but as you can tell, we're not hurting for homes, so I'm not going to push it. Same thing down here. I'm not going to push it, but they still got a lot to build. All of this is going to be reed farms here. 3 of the dock workshops to work with those reeds, and they're going to be making rope. I got a dock market going in here because God knows we need market space. We need more storage. And that's going to kind of encompass this whole region here. So these guys don't have to go too far. In addition to the market, we still got the barn here. And we have another market over here, which is almost full. Was the barn full? It sure is. Yeah, so hopefully this is going to alleviate some of the pain that they're feeling. This is one of the refineries that we're using for fuel. And it's, hey, look what fell below 10K. Sweet. Because these guys are also using our firewood. But with that said, remember I told you we were going to do this. Now, I got room for 83 of them. Ooh, do I even have 83 people? I don't. I've got 82 people. Okay, let's give me an even number to work with. There we go. 82 people. So I'm going to take all 82 and put you into labor force. Now, how many woodcutters? Wow, I'm losing firewood quick here. Let's pause for a minute as we figure this one out. Of course, everybody loves a crisis. Pause. Okay. Okay, what do we got? 82, and we just already lost another one. 50. I'm going to put in 50 woodcutters. And see how that gets us out of our crisis. I know now you guys want to stick around to see what happens. But you know what? That might be for the next episode. Let's go ahead and just check out our what's going on here. I mean, the one nice thing. Okay, why do we still have 62 builders if I just dumped in 60 woodcutters? I only put 20 in, that's why. 60. Enter. Boom. Why is it doing that? Pause. And it's not letting me put any more woodcutters in. The only thing I can think about is because I don't have the laborers. So, 62. Enter. Boom. Why not? Do we have to do it this way? Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it the fun way. Come on down here. And 50. Boom. There we go. We got him. Hit play. We're still at 10 speed, so disaster is going to strike that much quicker. And you know what, guys? We're going to call that our episode. So if you like this one, give me a like. This was a little more chill, just letting them get stuff done. You can tell that we've this has been taken care of. We emptied out our firewood stockpiles, so that's a good thing. Hopefully that number doesn't go too much lower. But here's another thing. If we really, 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 really need to get warmth in their houses, we could switch over to fire bundles with the reeds and the workshops. And the nice thing about staying warm as opposed to eating is they will run into their neighbor's house to warm up. But for some reason, the neighbor will not feed them. So that's something interesting in this game. Now we want to keep an eye on that number because we don't want our labor force getting too low. We still want builders. There we go. All right, guys. And, oh my God, we came to a stop. No, must be autosave. All right, man. If you liked this episode, drop me a like. If you didn't like it, you know what? Drop me a like anyway. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. If you do subscribe, please tell 10 people. about this site. With that said, I am Grumpy Gnome. I'm actually going to pause. I am out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this button. Take care, people. Bye-bye.